understand and believe the dangers that come with bad practices like smoking. Smoking, it's not just something that don't smoke, don't do this, don't do that. You have to understand the importance of this. This is part of the protection. You have to make them clear about the benefits of looking after your teeth. I have to mention this because I'm a dentist. I have to squeeze this in into the lecture. Looking after the teeth, very important. Now I see lots of Muslims, adults, and they have bad mouths, full of decaying teeth, gum problems. And our religion teaches about the toothbrush more than anything. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Akthartu alaykum fi siwak." I have so much increased talking to you about the siwak. And siwak doesn't mean that you have to get the oud al-araq. You don't have to this is not just the siwak. Siwak means any brush of the tooth. This is part of the looking after your children. Because if your child has a bad and I see this a lot when people come to surgery. I say to me, your child is full of holes in their teeth. Yeah, he doesn't brush his teeth. Yeah, he eats too many sweets. Oh, you are the parent, you are the family, you are the father. He doesn't brush your teeth, you brush the teeth for him. Where does he get the sweet? He go outside and you are giving him the sweets. You are giving him the Coca-Cola and the 7-Up, and then you say, oh, he doesn't brush his teeth. So you have a duty as a family to secure the medical state of your children. And lastly, although not least and very important, is to secure the emotional security in the family. If your children, your family, your wife, your parent, whatever, they don't feel emotionally belonging to you in the family, then they will find for emotions somewhere else. If you do not teach your children to love one another, you don't show them love, you don't show them that you love their mother, there's no love between the parents, it's always shouting and bad attitude, then the children will nurture and feel that the house is segregated. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ, he used to kiss the children. And when one of them, he said, Al-Aqra', he said, I have 10 children, I never kissed one of them. The Prophet ﷺ said, what can I do if there is no mercy in your heart? If Allah has taken the mercy out of your heart, what can I do for you? وَمَا أَمْلِكُ لَكَ. So even the kissing of the children has a positive role in securing the emotions within the family. Because most of the children who leave their families, their homes, they generally run away from homes which have no stability emotionally. And if they don't find that they have good loving fathers or mothers, then they will go and look for love somewhere else. And usually they end up as a trap to some wolves of the humans, and that's when problems fall. I know there's so much I can say to you, and I have to close up. Can I just want to summarize that, or were you going to summarize? I'll summarize just very quickly. So first of all, my priority, I think that as a Muslim family we should find a good location for our household to be nurtured. Secondly, we have to really focus on the tarbiyah and the comprehensive tarbiyah of our children. Thirdly, we have to re-emphasize and make our wife understand that her role is a very important role, and it's important role, I didn't mention this, but the husband has to show his wife that she's doing an important role. So when she has been working hard at cooking and making, you don't come and you don't like the food and your face is turns all cringed up and you're moaning and groaning. You have to understand and you have to make your wife feel valued. And then lastly, the security within the family. Very important that the family has to have security from the aqidah perspective and the fikr, the ideological. Financially must be secure, and you must teach your children financial stability. Medically and health-wise security as well, which also includes that you don't make your children fat, which is something as well, talking about obesity today in the West, and also emotional security as well. These are, like I said, my opinions and what I think are priorities, and obviously there will be people who will differ with this. What I have said I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be of benefit to me and to you. وجزاكم الله خير وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.